Hi, I'm Setore and I'll present my learnings in HackDesign course by this mini design. Figma is a powerful design system to make user interfaces. From toolbar section, I can select what shape or what kind of region I want, or even use shortcuts. F to create frames, R to create rectangles, O plus Shift for circle, and T for text. By selecting my element, I can change its style from Design tab and fill my shape with an image. By clicking square brackets, I bring shapes in front or send them back. I can use a shape as mask, or even select a region of multiple shapes to make more complicated shapes by union, subtract, intersect, or exclude. Then also convert each group to a single shape by clicking on Flatten Selection. In Design tab, I can play with positions, size. I can set how an element reacts to its parent element horizontally and vertically. I can also add radius and rotate them. I can also choose from styles that I have defined in my design library, which I tell later. From Resources, Tool, then Plugins tab, I brought pre-made material icons and used them in my menu. Components are reusable elements. So if I click on component while selecting my element, then I can have interactive instances of it and be faster in design, because by changing the master component and all instances will change and I have a connected design. If I click on add variant while selecting my component, I can have variants of it and change their properties from Design tab. For example, here I added hover interaction, so whenever my main component is hovered, its hover variant comes up. I also can make interactive prototypes between my frames and elements to navigate forward or backward, or open and close overlays. I made interactions more engaging by adding animation and delays, but too much of it can be time-consuming, not work on all devices, and increase the file size. I can export my design from here. With PNG and JPG, I have less qualified images, but SVG is a scalable vector and used for icons and graphical assets, and PDF is a document format and is more complicated. For example, a container of multiple texts and shape. I can also share my prototype with others by direct links. I decide whether they can only view or even edit the prototype. I can also share an embed code of my design. To make each group of elements or frame responsive, I can select and click on Add Auto Layout. It's also reachable by pressing Shift-A. I can set responsive space between elements or align and place elements in different baselines. I can add horizontal and vertical padding. I set my elements to hug their container, and this is default, but my images have a fixed width. I have some local designs in my style tab in here, but in order to make styles more general, which is better for team projects and bigger scale projects, I made my design library and put all my components, variants, and any constant design here. If design library is in another file like this, then I can publish it and access it in my design, in my main design file from Assets tab. From Inspect tab, I can get CSS properties and use it in my code IDE. And this tab is more useful for developers rather than designers. Thank you for watching.